This is going to be my last Schuyler Bible. What is up and welcome back, or if you're new to this channel, I always say, if you like Bible reviews, then you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I do Bible reviews on this channel almost every single week, okay? But anyway, let's go ahead and go into today's Bible, which is the NLT Quentel. Now the Quentel is a specific Bible edition from Schuyler Bibles that sell on Evangelicalbible.com. There's some of the most top-end premium Bibles you can get. Did I just spit? Premium Bibles you can get. So they're a little bit pricey, but they're built to last. Let's go ahead and get into this. So here's the box. You see it says Quentel NLT Tuscany Calfskin. So it's the NLT translation. The Tuscany is technically Tuscany, Italian, Aniline calfskin. Here's the box. Schuyler Bibles there, if it focuses. And then on the front you have the Jerusalem cross. And the back has nothing except a scratch. That's what the cover's for. That's what this box is for. Open it up, clamshell, and there's your first look. So when you first get the Schuyler Bible, you will have it in a wrap like this. This is like kind of trains the yapp of the Bible. This is not a full yapp. They sell a full yapp. I don't know what's currently in stock, but there is options of full yapp, non-yapp. I chose for no yapp personally. I like it better this way. I got the full yapp in one of the other Schuyler Bibles I have, which I'll show you when I compare it. But I like it without the yapp personally. So here is the first look. Very nice color. It's not for everyone, but I personally like it. I think it's a clean, understated color. So you'll have the Jerusalem cross here, blind stamped, as well as the blind stamping on the spine of Holy Bible New Living Translation, and then Schuyler here with the Jerusalem cross again. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 raised spine hubs here. And I like the blind stamping of it all. It just keeps the Bible looking clean. And then you are going to have perimeter stitching around the perimeter. And then 3 sort of dark gold ribbons. Angle cut, double-sided, very nice. And as you can see already, gold gilding with a burnt sienna as the under Art-Gilt. Very nice looking in my opinion, just not too much. And then when you look inside here, this right here is a dark brown calfskin liner, and you'll see that gilt line in there. And let's go ahead and get on the desk so I'm not like with this Bible up here. All right, let's go. Okay, there it is. Let's go ahead and do a quick 360 close-up. See that perimeter stitching there? The stitching is just like a gold, so you don't even really see it. It matches, color matches really well. Let's look at the cross. This leather is a very smooth, sort of thick, semi-floppy leather. The back with this natural leather, you're going to have variations, so if you got one, it probably is not going to look just like mine. They're going to look different. And that's part of the character, and the character will change over time as you use it. So actually, before I open this up, let's compare it to the CSB PSQ, which is the personal size Quentel. Now keep in mind this is full yapp, so the text block is really right here on this tooled line, so the size comparison is not completely accurate, but if you don't know what full yapp is, there it is. And also I have a full review of this one on my channel, so I'll put a pop-up at the top if you're interested in checking that out. I know Tim Nichols doesn't like that they put this cross in the center of the full piece of leather rather than the center of the tooled line, but that's not what we're talking about right now, so let's continue. There's the size comparison. Again, not completely accurate because one's full yapp, one's not, but there you go. All right, let's go ahead and open this up. So again, that dark brown calfskin here. Then you have edge-lined construction, so a very nice premium detail. That is held between these two sheets, so do not separate these sheets. Here's a presentation page on a thick cardstock paper. These are very nice pages here. Family records on that same paper. Here you will see I folded it, and that was unfortunate. But yeah, here's Holy Bible, Schuyler Bibles, New Living Translation, title page, copyright information all right here. I'll slowly go over this in case you want to pause and look at any of that. You'll see that this was printed and bound by Royal Youngblood in the Netherlands, and the typeset is by 2K Denmark. And then here is the contents, right there. This is a 28 GSM Indopaque paper, which is a very premium, very thin paper, but I'll just say it does not feel like 28 GSM because it is a premium paper, in my opinion. It feels like, it's not going to sound like much, but it feels like at least a 30 GSM paper, even though it's 28 GSM. So you have alphabetical listing of the books of the Bible, note to the readers. If you notice how easily I can flip, right? Intro to the New Living Translation. Definitely read this if you've never read the NLT. As I say how easy it is to flip and then I struggle, right? Alright, here we have the Bible translation team. I'll kind of hold this up in case you're interested in this. It is fairly thin though. I mean, I would prefer the paper to be thicker, honestly, but I'm just saying it is better than a normal 28 GSM paper. Old Testament title page in a very nice like font here or design. You can get a look at that. The red underline. And here's your format. 2-column paragraph format. And you have your references at the bottom separated by this red line here. Your translator notes in the bottom corner. Let's go ahead and turn the page so we can get a full view of all of this. And this is a 10-point font here. Very nice and readable. Look how clean the text is. Very dark. This is line matched text. Line matched means the text on the front is lined up with the text on the back of the page, so it limits the amount of ghosting. Then you have all these red accents. I really like the way they did their chapter numbers. So they did this type of design here with the drop caps, and that's in red. I don't know if that's coming through. So that's red, and the number's red. These are black. And that's just like a very nice format, in my opinion, the way that they did that. The whole Quentel layout is nice in general, but the NLT specific details I really like as well with this. And so the way this one works is, like this particular NLT edition, is you have asterisks within the text, and the asterisks line up to the textual footnotes. And then there's nothing that cues you to the references. So to me, that's perfect because it limits the amount of just like letters and numbers within the text, and it makes it just a cleaner read. And I mostly use translator notes personally anyway. So I personally like the way it is. You'll see the text doesn't run into the gutter. It's nicely spaced out. You don't have a lot of margin anywhere, but it's nicely laid out. Let's go ahead and get over to the poetry. I think I marked it so I can flip there easily. There we go. And the Psalms. The poetic setting. Go. And then, oh, and then you do have the running headers at the top with red accents as well. Let's go ahead and check out the New Testament. Here we are, New Testament, same design here on the title page. Very nice clean design. Again, I like that. Here we are in Matthew, same thing. Same format, same layout. And you'll notice no change in color for the words of Christ. Again, I always say when I talk about red letter, I know that's something that people really like to see or really do not. I don't have a strong preference either way. If it's going to be red letter, I like it to be dark and consistent. But if it's not going to be red letter, then cool. That's cool too. So there we go. And now after the New Testament, you have the Concordance. Now the Concordance is something, who was it? Wanton Disciple said he'd rather his Bibles not have, he's another reviewer here on YouTube, he'd rather not have a concordance to just limit the amount of pages in the Bible. And I could see the case for that because I don't really utilize the concordance within the Bible either. So I could go without it. I mean, it's not taking up a lot, but I guess I could see how, you know, you could just limit the amount of pages and make it that much more thinner if you did not have a concordance. But I know some people like a concordance, so if you do, you have this 3-column concordance here with microscopic text. So, I mean, it's there, so you can utilize it, right? So I can read it, but I know for if you need, if you have trouble seeing well, then you definitely have to have the glasses or magnifying glass for that. But there you have the concordance. After that, straight from the back of this page of the concordance, actually, you have the lined sheets of paper here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to count all these actually, but you have all those pieces of lined paper right there. Okay, if I'm being transparent, my camera just overheated, but let's go ahead and continue. I had to wait a little bit. Here we are at the Bible maps. And then you'll see they're listed right here, all 12. And these are on a matte, sort of, not necessarily cardstock, just a thicker Bible paper. Very nice. I'll just sort of flip here, through here, so you can see all of this. Then you have index to maps right here. That's actually on that same thicker paper, so that's pretty cool. And this is that thick paper too. And here's the straight up cardstock, 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 and that end sheet that's stuck together that you don't want to mess with. That dark brown calfskin liner. That's it. There you have it, the NLT Quentel in the Tuscany Calfskin. A very nice cover, an excellent layout and format. So just an overall great premium Bible. Probably my favorite premium Bible currently out. I don't own all premium Bibles, but what I know and what I've seen, what I have, this is my favorite, okay? Very nice. So I would say check it out. I'm going to have a link in the description below so you can look. There's not very many premium options in the NLT translation, and you could definitely do worse than the Quentel because people choose the Quentel even in translations that have other options of premium Bibles. So look into it, and I probably am not going to have many other Schuyler reviews on this channel because honestly they're expensive. I try to see if I could get review copies for the future, but at the current size of my channel, it's just not looking like it, guys. So I'm sorry about that, but definitely more other Bible reviews to come, so stick around for that. Peace.